It's the Ladies Auxiliary Program.
March tempo. March tempo.
Troop 39 of United Sleepwalkers of America presents now Matinee with Bob Undre, Ken and Bill, the musicians, Charlie Burgoyne.
Today on this program, you'll hear three registered sleepwalkers, 85 years old, say... Start over again. Today on this program, you'll hear two registered sleepwalkers, 85 years old, sing...
Carry
me back from over. And we'll hear the amazing story of two brothers who hadn't seen each other for 45 years and who meet in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Well, we won't go into that now because we have too many other things to talk about.
Well,
Like what, for instance?
We have to talk about...
We have to talk about Bob and Ray Benefit Night, for one thing.
That's tomorrow night.
Where will that be, Bob?
That'll be at the casino at Mongolia. They are selling out. They have... Yeah, you might get a reservation in Friends because they'll have the ropes up, certainly.
Oh, indeed. Bob and I are bringing our own, in fact. And we hope to see all our friends. We're going to make it one of our big nights.
It's going to be one of the biggest benefit shows ever put on in New England.
In the whole country of the world.
Or in the world.
Sure.
Or a universe.
I haven't had my lunch, Bob. I wonder, could I be excused for about...
You look very pallid today.
Well, that's okay. That part of it is all right.
Did you know your pant leg is on fire?
Oh, that's all right, Bob. Sure, I knew that.
Did you know your sleeve is on fire?
Oh, no, that's different.
Oh, put it out. Oh.
Well, that's different, yeah.
I'm just wondering who that would be walking through that door.
Well, it's an old dear friend of us all. Wow. Hum and Strum. Hello. Huh?
No, that isn't Hum and Strum.
How are our
I haven't seen them for a long time. I don't know how they are.
Our old friends. Hey, that's quite a mouthful. Try that, Bob.
How are our old friends?
See what I mean? It's very difficult. Try it, everybody. Go out.
Everybody, right now, on the signal from us. Ready? Go.
Commercial time.
Chesterfield over and over again. Chesterfield satisfy women and men. Milder, much milder, all smokers agree. Always buy Chesterfield ABC.
A lot of people have written in requesting that we sing that Chesterfield commercial more often. However, there was one letter that requested that we didn't, and that's from the Chesterfield people.
And I think that's the one we'll honor today. Chesterfield is our honor letter today.
We'll send them some candy. That's a very good idea.
We could.
Now, Linda Lovely.
we always get that when Ken is lying down.
You know, we have sofas in the studio, and when the musicians aren't playing, of course, they go over and
they have to get all the rest they can between numbers because it does take so much out of them.
As you see, friends, they have taken all the rests out of their musical arrangements. They play right through. They don't do any resting at all.
And it's quite a...
I mean, not many musicians do that. They usually have rests in the arrangement, but our two men don't. So that makes it imperative that they rest between numbers rather than during.
That there are no rests in any of the numbers you'll hear.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely correct. Same old thing.
Just hope he isn't listening today when you say things like that.
I was wondering, could I sit in sometime with the orchestra? You know, Bill, I am an old sax player.
You are?
Yeah. This old sax I have was made about 1890.
It's a
real
old sax.
And I'd love to be able to play it some night. I'd love to sit in with the Ruby Newman Orchestra and take off, so
that would be the ultimate of success, wouldn't it? To sit in with the Ruby Newman Orchestra.
You like it? Good.
Is that an alto or a tenor sax?
Oh, it's a combination.
Oh, yeah.
It's a basso profundo.
Very pretty.
You'll notice I hit my share of blue notes. Also, I can talk while playing, which is very unusual for sax players. Uh-oh, look out.
Whoop.
Look out. The thing will blow right up.
No, it won't.
No. I have a safety release. I'm not worrying. It won't blow up.
Nothing will happen.
I'm losing my wind.
It's a pretty note. It's a good way to kill time.
Oh, what do you know about that?
Gee, that was really wonderful. That is better than Carmen ever held it in St. Louis Blues.
I know it. Carmen couldn't begin to compete with that. That's a real note. And it was held to the courtesy of Ken Wilson.
We have a new feature today.
Huh?
We have a new feature.
What?
It's a new kind of soap opera.
You mean?
It's the story of a dentist.
Yes?
His name, what will his name be?
I don't know. Let's think up a good name for a
Think of a
dentist. Just a minute. No theme yet, Ken. We have to think up a name for this fella.
He has the theme already. The Yanks are coming.
Dr. Novocaine.
Dr. Novocaine. As we look in on Dr. Novocaine, he's looking down at the mouth and talking with one of his patients who is seated in the chair before him.
That's a rather nasty cavity you have there.
Yeah, well, that's the hole in my head you're looking at.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my mouth over here.
See
all them teeth in there?
What do you mean all them teeth? You only have 4. Do you want to save them?
Well, seems like a lot.
Hey, why don't you bite down on this wax? I want to see what kind of a bite you get.
Okay, I'll make a big impression.
Okay. You're not impressing me a bit, young man.
Okay, here I go, biting down on this wax for the impression.
My lands.
Hey,
I want you to on a soup diet, young man. I don't want you chewing anymore. You see, you've eaten half your tongue away with that bite.
Doctor, I'm your faithful and trusted assistant and I give the ether to these patients.
Yeah, let me see your fingernails.
Well,
They're dirty. Go on out, Mac, and clean them up, and then we'll put this guy out.
oh, but shucks, Doc.
Now, go ahead. We must be tidy and clean.
Okay, let me see your fingernails.
They don't matter.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
You want me to do any
I want you to give me ether just so as you get back.
I'll be back just a second.
Okay. He's my faithful anesthetist. Mac is his name.
I wish you'd hurry up and do something, Doc. His tooth's killing me.
Which one is hurting?
This one right here.
Oh, yes. Well, okay. Hand me my forceps.
How am I going to take it off the wall over the sink there?
No. I didn't say forceps. I said forceps.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see,
I'll roll up my sleeve.
Yeah, it's with these instruments.
How are them for forceps?
Who are you now? Just who are you,
I'm
exactly?
the patient.
Oh, you're the patient.
Yeah.
I just want to get that clear. I thought you were Mac, my anesthetist.
No, I'm your I'm the guy that gives you that.
Okay.
I ain't back for washing my hands yet.
Okay, well, come back here, patient, and talk
I'm
with me.
also Irish, I think, from now on.
You probably...
I'll use it next time I come in, Doc.
That'll make it much easier for us to distinguish.
Make it easier for me to distinguish between
It'll
rolls.
make it easier for me, too.
Speaking of rolls, what do you want on those rolls?
Just warm butter from nearby farm.
Righto. I'll be back in the flash.
Okay, sir.
With the
All right. Now then, you
Hurry
patient.
up, Doc. This tooth is killing me.
Okay, open up your mouth. That's it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Red Sox?
Oh,
I can't go along with you on that. They're getting good pitching now. They'll probably win the Gonfalon. That hurt? Wait a minute, I'll blow some frigid air on that open cavity. You feel that? Let me try it again. Fun.
Right, here I am, Doc, back
You
again.
better put him out. He's in agony.
I'll give him some of this, and I'll give him some ether.
Give him a hit in the head.
All right.
Yeah, that's better.
He's out now, I think. Are you going to pull his tooth for him or not?
Easy. Now, we'll just attach this forceps to the door. And now when I close the door, his tooth will pop out.
Okay,
And I think it's very generous of this man. He's donated it to the Elks.
We're all set now.
Okay, now if you'll open the door. Now I'll close it.
You pulled the forceps out, not his tooth.
Didn't the tooth come with that?
No, you had the forceps tied to the door.
Well, I know, but wasn't the forceps?
They were tied to the tooth, no.
Oh, well, let's try it again.
All right.
Now then, we'll...
Did
Put it on.
someone call me?
Why, Gore, what do you want, sir?
I just stepped in from the corridor.
I know, but close the door, please. What brings you down here? You have a toothache, Gore?
I have a bad toothache, yes.
I didn't think you felt any pain at all because you're dead.
We're all dead here, you know.
Oh, I know
We
that.
like it that way.
It's the only way to be.
Follow me down this corridor.
No, I can't. I'm busy.
By the way, how did you arrive here?
I came by coach.
By coach?
Yes,
But there's no road.
I know. Now, friends, let's pause briefly for a word from my friend and yours. With a word.
What could you do in New York with an extra $12.54? That's what you save when you go round trip Boston to New York on a New Haven train instead of by plane. Even a one-way fare saves you $6.90. Either way, you have extra money for fun. Remember, too, the cool, safe comfort of New Haven's deluxe coaches. No highway hazards, no traffic jams. New Haven trains take you from in-town Boston to mid-town New York, and it's only 3 hours and 55 minutes on New Haven's famous Yankee Clipper and luxurious Merchants Limited. Yes, there's no getting away from it. From Boston to New York, it's cheaper by New Haven Railroad. No canceled schedules, always safe, cool comfort on New Haven trains. Next time, go New Haven and save.
Now our cooking and home economics
Thank
expert.
you, Bob, and hello,
Better go that again, Bob.
Our cooking and home economics expert, Mary Margaret McGoons.
Thank you, Bob, and hello, friends everywhere in Radio Land. It's grand to be back with you all.
Shall shall I give her some ether, Ray?
No, you better not, because she's our cooking and home expert, economist.
Yes, you are. Mary, we had a card this morning
yes?
requesting that you give us a recipe for strawberry roan.
For who?
Strawberry roan.
Well, I don't know much about that. I'd have to look it up in my file.
Wish you'd look it up and read
For one thing, I don't know what roan is, but I do know strawberries, and this, of course, isn't the season for them, Bob.
What was that, Ken? Yes.
No, that's another Rome. You see, Rome is the capital of Italy. You're right, Ken. But
Don't trifle with his remarks, Ray.
Should I trifle
Please,
with them?
don't worry about them. They don't mean a thing. You'll find that to be true. The longer you know Ken Wilson, the less you'll find anything he says means anything.
well, I know he says a lot of things that are very unimportant, Bob. I know
He
that.
does. And besides that, he sleeps most of the time.
I thought I was talking.
You were, Mary.
Well, why don't you let me talk
Oh, why
without
don't you?
all this byplay?
All right, go ahead. What were you going to
I was
talk about?
saying that I don't know much about roan, but I do know lots about strawberries.
Well, maybe you have another delightful strawberry recipe. You can
Strawberry
give me.
jam.
Strawberry jam, yes.
Wouldn't you like some of that?
That sounds delicious.
Of course, it
today.
takes a full day in the kitchen, ladies, to make strawberry jam. You just can't make it overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you can, but I'd recommend that you spend all one day in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And what you do is...
preferably a cool day, huh?
Yes, because on a hot day with all the burners going, you'll find it awfully hard to breathe in any kitchen that way. Mm-hmm.
Yes, all right.
now,
Well, go ahead with your recipe, will you, please?
buy 2 or 3 quarts of strawberries.
2 or 3 quarts.
Now, that may rock you a little as far as the price
They're
goes.
high this year.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can stand it, then buy 3 or 4 quarts of strawberries,
3 or
depending on
4.
how much strawberry jam you want to make. Now, you'll find that with more strawberries, you'll have more jam.
It works out that way always?
Yeah, well, not always, no.
Okay.
But it depends
Most
on the
always.
size of the strawberries, you
Mhm.
see. Now, if you have big strawberries, you'll have big jam.
Or more jam.
No,
let's-
big jam, and
Big
if you're
jam.
little, it'll be a little jam
Uh-huh.
with little strawberries.
Yeah.
Now, the way I do it is I take these strawberries and I mash them. I thoroughly mash them up.
Excuse me just a minute.
Excuse me, too, Bob.
The time is 1:15.
Well, hello, Peter. What's new?
He just came in for that one announcement.
Is he gone?
Yes.
Oh, I thought
Go
maybe
ahead,
he
Mary.
had a few news bulletins.
No.
Now, what you do then, of course, is mash them up and put them into a big, big pot.
Yeah.
Add some water and boil until they get all bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
Now
You
then,
let them get boiled before you do anything.
you boil them all up, yes, Bob,
Uh-huh.
and that takes quite a while, depending on how much cold water you've added and how much ginger ale you've put in it.
You put ginger ale in this strawberry
yes.
jam?
Yes, yes,
How
but
long
no
is it?
soda. Just
No.
the plain ginger ale without soda.
Just plain straight ginger ale.
That's right. Now, after it's been boiling 10 or 15 minutes and bubbling, take it off the burner and pour through an old flour bag.
Uh-huh. Clean one.
A clean one, preferably, but if you want to leave a little old flour in it, that's up to you.
Okay.
It'll make it a little more pasty, and it'll stick on bread better.
Mm-hmm. Now, then you let it cool, I presume.
No, you don't. As a matter of fact, you whip it right back over a hot charcoal fire. Now, it's in a sack, as you know. Now, all the stuff that's run through the sack, you put up.
Yeah.
You put it up in jars.
What do you do with the stuff that's inside the sack and hasn't run through?
It makes a swell cooling drink with marshmallow fluff. Now then,
Well-
with all this stuff that you have in the sack, you hang it about 6 feet over a hot charcoal fire
Mm-hmm.
until you begin to smell the bag
Yes.
burning.
burning.
That means it's been on long enough, and if
long.
it stays any longer, it will fall into the fire.
And
your whole
then
day's
what a mess
activity-
you'll have.
Cleaning it up will drive
I've
you
seen those
crazy.
messes, but of course
Take
it's
it
all
off.
in fun.
Cut up a few lemons and put that in to give it a little tartness.
A little tang.
And then, of course, you put it into a jar and melt some candles on the top of it.
Mhm.
And now you...
I think you've got two recipes mixed up here today.
You see, this wax will keep all the air from getting out
Yeah.
of it, you see.
Yes,
Because you want to keep that nice air in there.
Yeah.
Because if you let it out, then it'll taste just like old strawberries or something.
Yeah. Then how long do you let this set before you use it?
Until you hear the first one blow up down cellar. That happens about 3 or 4 weeks later.
Uh-huh.
That means
That-
it's gamey
that
and
means
ready to
it's
serve.
ready, huh?
Uh-huh, yes.
Well, sir, we'll try some of that this spring.
I
and
hope you
summer.
do, Bob, and leave me know how it comes out.
Certainly will. We'll left you right here, I think.
Meanwhile, so long and thank you.
I like the way Mary signs off for a little bit nowadays, don't you?
Good night and 30.
30 what, Mary?
Got a nickel? Got a phone?
I have
Got a minute?
That I have.
And call Richmond 21750
Okay, have it
right
call.
now and enjoy television in your home today. Would you like to give a demonstration of how easy it is to enjoy television in your own home?
Sure.
You get the operator.
Hello, operator. Get me Richmond 21750.
A simple phone call, and the House of Television, New England's largest exclusive television dealers, will deliver an Admiral television console set to your home without any obligation, without delay, and without a
this
penny's
Admiral?
cost to you.
Yeah. Look, Admiral, I'm calling.
Yeah,
the
so
fellow on
what?
the radio said to call you.
What fellow was that?
I don't know, some radio.
Yeah?
He said to give you a call and you'd come out to my house with a television
He
set.
said I'd come out to your house. No, buddy, he didn't say that.
He didn't say
no,
anything.
no, I'm here. I'm one of the trade telephone operators.
Well, he didn't
here.
say anything
I don't
about-
go out with them television sets.
Well, he didn't say who'd come
no,
exactly.
not me. Must be somebody else. Who
What?
was that fellow on the radio?
Oh, I
anyway?
won't say it. I want to get him in touch.
Okay, then.
Okay, well, thank you.
Anything you say will be used.
Bye.
Right. Not just any television set. Not a small... Try it again, will you, Ray? While I'm reading this.
No, I won't. I won't go through that again.
Not a small table model, but Admiral Television, one of America's top brand names, nationally advertised from coast to coast. Phone Richmond 21750 now. Special operators are awaiting your call. Arrange for your free home trial. You name the time when you want your set delivered. The House of Television will have it in your home right on time. Judge the sensational performance of Admiral Television yourself. The price, imagine it. Would you like to guess?
No, you better tell me. I'll hold on to the chair.
You won't be surprised.
I won't?
It'll surprise you it's so low.
Oh.
$229.95.
Gee.
Complete. If you decide to buy, it's yours for as little as $22.95 down
Yeah.
and up to 2 full years to pay.
Say.
But right now it's yours absolutely free, no cost, no obligation, a plain free trial. If you call Richmond 21750, that's House of Television, Richmond 21750,
Well,
today.
Oh, today, yeah. Okay. Well, I hope everyone does that. Everyone who's interested in television.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Leo Egan.
Oh, quiet. For goodness
I
sake.
can't be Leo Egan up here at this time of day.
Oh, today's the day, you know. Did I tell you?
No.
Yeah, today's the day. The Pilgrim Theater is the place.
Formerly the Olympia, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm getting to that.
Oh.
The Pilgrim Theater is the place for the Boston premiere of Reign of Terror. Walter Wange's magnificent adventure of courage and romance. Be sure to see this thrilling drama about the most exciting of the French Revolution. Watch a man risk his life to block a madman's path to power. See him challenge the charms of the most beautiful woman in Paris.
Fifi, I sure do love you, I do.
Reign of Terror is a motion picture packed with action, romance, and daring spectacle scenes, brought vividly to life against the lusty background of violence and revolution. See Reign of Terror starring Robert Cummings, Richard Basehart, and Arlene Dahl. Starts today at the Pilgrim Theater, formerly the Olympia, on Washington Street in Boston. It's a motion picture you'll never forget. Be among the first to see and applaud Reign of Terror. See Rouge as the colorful girl who has the gambling joint south of the Pecos. That's portrayed, of course, by Spring Byington. Excuse me, friends, there's a mosquito in the studio. Be among the first to see He brought a friend. Be among the first to see and applaud Reign of Terror at the comfortably air-conditioned Pilgrim Theater, formerly the Olympia, on Washington Street in Boston. And incidentally, friends, Arlene Dahl is pronounced Doll. It says so right at the bottom of that
wonderful,
script.
Wonderful picture.
It says for me to say Ollie Dahl is pronounced Dahl.
Just remember one thing, if you don't
Why?
remember anything else about that commercial, that the theater, the Pilgrim Theater, was formerly the Olympia.
And one other thing we want to emphasize, Richard Basehart is in it.
Well, see.
Richard Basehart, incidentally, is from Zanesville, Ohio.
Good for Dick.
And I think his father was mayor of that city at one time.
How do you happen to have these figures right at your
Well, Bob, I have a
beck and
mind that's like an encyclopedia.
Mm-hmm.
I have a card file mind. I can go and thumb through my head and take out any card I want.
It fits your head. It's
Yes,
square.
It is. And I can take out and discuss any subject.
Who's this fat boy sitting at the piano?
Still Green, an alleged piano player. He's wanted on a bad check charge
Boy,
in St. Joseph,
I
Missouri.
heard him play, and
You what?
I heard him play.
I'll say.
Yeah.
He certainly is.
He's fine, as we say in music.
Excuse-
Oh.
Here's Bill Green to play something on the piano. See what I mean? Absolutely no talent.
He'll work a concert arrangement out of this.
Wilson saved him again.
Did you ever play with Frankie Masters? The toy piano? You look like the fella, Professor Coleslaw.
I think, weren't you with Larry Funk and his band of 1,000
No,
Miles?
it was Roy Smeck.
Oh, that's right. Dear, that's who he was with. He was with Larry Funk for a long,
Larry
long time.
he was with?
Yeah. Sure. He was also with Glenn Gray, Gray.
Not the one we know.
No.
The Casaloma.
Yeah, it was Castle Omar Orchestra.
Glenn Gray, Gray, and the Castle Omar.
That's right, orchestra. They used to play outside of Kentucky.
Well, that was back in the days. That was back in the days of the Tom E. Darcy Orchestra.
That's right. And Guile, Guil, Umbado, and his orchestra.
I knew Mr. Lombardo well.
Guile Umbardo.
What do you
and his
have, an
orchestra.
exposure meter there?
Excuse me, but we got something exciting going to happen any minute.
This is
Just what is that?
looks like a time bomb to me.
What is that?
Don't
Oh, it's
get
a
that.
vibrator.
Oh,
I'd love to have one.
that will interfere with
Do I
our
have
radio
one?
waves, I hate to tell you.
Oh, a vibrator that the barber gives you when you go to the barber shop. That's wonderful. You can what you do,
Oh,
friends,
that's
is
what
this.
Norm Prescott wants to sell this.
You put it on your hand and you put it in cream and it whips it.
That's 220 volts, Bill. I forgot to tell you.
That's a vibrator?
That's a weak vibrator.
I've had bigger vibrators going up elevators. Oh, this is.
It sounds good, though.
We should have sell this, are you?
We should have had that for our doctor scene.
You
It
know,
sounds like a
Prescott, we
drill.
still have a better business bureau in this town.
You can't advertise things like this over the air,
Oh,
Prescott.
it's just nowhere, completely nowhere. Would you care to give the brand name?
It's making furrows in your head.
Oh, that part is okay, Bob. I
But
knew
did
that.
you know your sleeve was on fire?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Put it out.
All right.
Well, let's have that bugle, Charlie, huh? Two feature races, the 9th and 10th, plus two more of the important second-round Wonderland Futurity Elimination Contests highlight the Big Ten race program for tonight
Maybe there are
at
two
Wonderland
speeds.
Revere. It's another great night of greyhound racing with popular favorites appearing in every race.
Here they go by now.
Here are the entries for the 10th, a distance event over the Revere course. Shifty, Candy Lane,
Not
Game
too
Girl,
far up in the back.
Tinsy, Sweet Danger, Gay Judy, Banshee, and Chinelli.
But
Post
look out,
time.
my side point.
First race, 7:45. Daily double closes 7:30. Revere is near from Boston by MTA from Maverick Station, from everywhere over
These are
wide
wonderful
highways.
things, Bob.
Two
Wonderful.
big floodlighted free parking lots provided for those who drive. See tonight's great program of greyhound races at Wonderland Revere, America's #1 track. Now, Ken Wilson with our theme.
Sounds like an Evinrude outboard motor a little bit, doesn't it?
It does quite a lot.
Well, did you finish the commercial, Bob?
Yes.
Wow, I think that's wonderful. You know, that's a question I've always wanted to ask. Why does a barber take a mirror and let you look at your head after he's all done? What can be done about it
Can't do
anyway?
anything about it. No, we don't know.
Sign up the program.
We'll be back again tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock with Matinee with Bob and Ray. The big Friday feature with loads of big things for you to listen to. A lot of fine music by Ken Wilson and Bill Green. Same spot on the dial, 850 WHDH in Boston. Now stand by for an important announcement from one of our announcers.
See you right after the program.
Everything is in readiness for you to
See you
go ahead and do
office
that.
after the program. This is WHDH in Boston.
We've said that.
Oh, well, tell our musicians to stop talking.
Stop talking.
We're playing.
Shh.
Quiet.